This is a reading for Capricorn for the month of December. So first of all, a good shuffle and just focus around your energy. I'm just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. So let's take a look at what's been going on and what's going to show up for you. Something is shown to slow down. Okay, I do feel this energy around you is coming across as being like masculine. And they've been coming across like a headless chicken, like a bull in a china shop, okay, acting before thinking things through. It's a strong sense they've been reckless. But there's like this turnaround, okay, they're shown to slow down, okay. I do sense a lot of regret with them and they're feeling very guilty. And it could well be that you're stepping back from them or you distance yourself from them. And then in doing so, they have time to think about their actions. I'm also seeing like the scenario of like a train and it's speeding by and you're on the train but you can't make out the signs. And then I see the train slowing down and then you can make out the signs. So it's very much the same as you. I feel that in you stepping back, you can actually see what's going on here. You see the bigger picture, things slow down. Yeah, it's a bit like you can't see the wood for the trees, but you step back, you see the bigger picture, you gain more clarity. You see exactly what needs to be done. So you're not so much in the thick of things, your mind slows down. There's a lot of frustrations at the moment. Yeah, you're being pulled two ways. You feel torn. Your heart wants to reach out, but your mind wants to kind of sort of walk away or step back from the situation. So it's a bit like being in that car, having your foot on the accelerator, hand on the handbrake, so you've been going around in circles. Okay, but as I said, I do sense you will be stepping back and you will gain more clarity. There are a lot of frustrations at the moment. Okay. Yeah, you feel torn. I mean, this is exactly what I've just been talking about here. You've got the water and the moon, which is the emotions, the heart, and you've got the two swords, which is the mind. Okay, there's conflict here. You can't see a way forward because when you're in the thick of things, you know, everything's going on and you just can't see what needs to be done. Okay, there's a lot of strong emotions here. You know, a lot of noise going on, but when you step back, the noise fades. Okay, you can think straight. Okay, and then find an answer to the situation. So looking more forward, there is a strong sense of wishes being fulfilled here. Okay, you have this big wish in particular, but also these smaller wishes as well. So it could well be around love, money, family issues, around work and money. There's also a strong sense of this healing process which you're going through. It's like this realignment. You know, you can't get there until things change. Okay, but things are starting to change behind the scenes. Okay, and this water coming down over you, symbolizing you facing up to your worries, your fears, your doubts, your lack of belief. Because it's like you put out your good intentions to the universe. And then the next moment you think, oh, this isn't going to happen. I don't believe in this. And of course that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because everything you put out, you get back. It's like a mirror. So it's like you are going to be working on these doubts and these fears, and then things will start to develop, things will start to open up, your motivation increases. Okay, there's more consistency here with you as well. You may well have experienced some type of leak, like a leaky washing machine, a burst pipe, or you might have spilt some water. It's a sign from the universe there's a need to be more efficient. I see more money coming in here, okay? Um, Also more security, more stability, more, also something here around more certainty or even more commitment as well. It's like you spend less. This is what I get here. It's like you look for a way to save money. Sorry, to save money. You cut back, but in cutting back, you change the flow, so more money then starts coming towards you. It's a bit of a paradox. So the more you save, the more money comes towards you. Okay, you're shown to feel to be very settled within the next 4 weeks. So you could well be receiving some money within that time, or an increase in money. Subconsciously, you're letting go. You're letting go of something. Okay, you know deep within yourself that it's time to let go. It's very much this energy of burning dead wood to clear a way forward. Okay, it's out with the old and in with the new. It's a major card. Okay, so it's got to happen. You know, there's no two ways about it. You realise that it's dead and buried. There's nothing you can do about it. But in realising that and then moving forward, new things then start to open up for you. The advice card, this one, the Knight of Wands reversed. And what it's talking about is there's a need to draw a line in the sand. Okay, because you have been stuck in this vicious cycle. Could well have been someone who's been pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, you not knowing where you stand. The message here is to think about yourself. Okay, you put on your own life jacket on first before you help anybody else. Okay, and it's finding a balance between the heart and the mind. In fact, your mind already knows. Okay, your heart is lagging behind. But I sense deep within yourself, you know. Okay, and your heart will realise, and your heart will join your mind. And when your heart and your mind work together, then you drive yourself forward. So it's like being back in that car, but just gently on the accelerator, gently off the handbrake, and then you move forward. There are delays at the moment. Okay, there could be delays around travel, around a house movement. Also something here around you may have experienced a flat tire. Okay, you might have seen it somewhere or you might have experienced it. It's very much this energy of it's a sign from the universe again. There's a need to slow down. Okay, as I talked about, in slowing down you see the bigger picture. You see exactly what needs to be done. There is a toxic energy around you. Okay, it's coming across as being feminine, but it could be male or female. Just someone who's constantly planting negative seeds in your head. Okay, bringing you down. You have a good idea and they just pull it to pieces. But there's a strong sense of you drawing a line in the sand. You're going to deal with this person differently. Not necessarily walking away, but just in the way in which you react to them. Okay, and there's also a strong sense of you changing your perspective or direction. And don't forget, if you change the way you look at something, then what you look at also changes. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So there are delays. Okay, it won't be easy for a while. This is like a transitional period. Okay, it's very much this energy of you starting to face up to your worries and your fears and your doubts. And then once you do that, then things will start to open up. It's a bit like you've got the sun, which is what you want. But in front of the sun is all these dark clouds, which is what you don't want, okay? But once you deal with these worries, these fears, the dark clouds, and they clear to reveal the sun, which was always there, which is what you want.